Good morning, everybody. So, it's early and I'm getting my video up early, thank goodness. So, this is, I left my pen off of my glue. That's never good. Never, never, never good. Hopefully it works. If not, I'll figure something out. But this is the month 13 paper flowers. I didn't know what to do, so I said go grab a craft kit. Craft club. So let's see what's in here. You know, they got the picture of the vase, and we're not doing the vase. But see, they got a card here. So we can just do some layered flowers, and I'm wanting to get some Valentine cards made anyways. So look at that. See how pretty, how pretty. So we will work on those. Let's see. We got stamens. Probably not going to use pre-cut tags. Right there. Kind of on the smaller side. Ribbon. Pink. Cardstock panels. Templates. Colored card. Tissue paper. And metal dies. Let's see what metal dies we have. That's kind of where we need to start, right? So here's the flowers. And there's, you know, centers and some leaves. And I think that's a good deal. So, tissue paper. Let's see what. We're not going to do the template. I am not doing a vase. And we have cardstock panels. Let's look at our colored card. Very thin, but it's for paper making. So, I mean, for flower making. So let's do, I think I'm going to do the pink. Oh, look, here's a prettier pink. Kind of a violety pink. And do we want some yellow or pink or blue with that? How about some blue with that? And then some green for the leaves. All right. And let's see what the cardstock panels look like. Oh, it's card. It's craft card. That probably... I'm gonna maybe try to... I don't know why this says card. Maybe because that's what they always use, but it is definitely paper. Definitely paper. I thought this was going to be panels. And it's not. So let's figure out what flowers we're going to do what. I think... Well, we know we're going to do both these flowers. So, I am gonna do 2 at a time. I should have got a new folder for this, and I didn't. So let's see how much longer this one's gonna work for. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2. I might not have cut that big enough. Let's see. Okay. This piece is a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna put it on there. And these should really take nothing to cut. And I think I'll do one of these in the purple. We probably want, I'm gonna do a little bit longer. 3 flowers. You know how I am about 3s, right? Three or 5. An odd number. It should always be. I found that out a long time ago. Even if you're putting something on, you know, decorating your home, and you're doing like grouping things, it should always be a group of 3 or 5 is what they say. And it always looks better that way. And I believe that. I do believe that. And then I need this flower. And I'm going to do this in the blue also. Maybe that's going to make the other one stand out a little better. The purple, pinky, violet colored one will stand out more. Maybe I shouldn't have done them the same color, or the different colors, but I wanted to try that. So we'll see how that looks. So this is going to be like this. Let's see. And I want to cut some of these leaves out. I think I'll do it in this leaf. And with the embossing bit on there, I'm probably just gonna cut one at a time to make sure it gets embossed. It's still not really embossing it. I don't think the paper's thick enough. That's all right. That is okay. It should still look good. All right, there we go. So we got 3 flowers, 3 leaves, and if we need more, we can do more. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 by 7, so I'm gonna cut this 5 by 7. Let's just, there's my other paper trimmer, but let's just do this one real quick. This is not for my card blank. This is just my card front. So I'm gonna do 5. By 7. So I want to be really careful with this paper because it's thin. So I am forming it, but I don't know about using the bone folder because where is my bone folder? And I don't want to rip it, so I don't want to take the chance that it's gonna rip, so I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of shape it. I don't have the ball tools and all that stuff, so there's one flower. Let's glue that together. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I want to keep them staggered like right, so one's on top, one's not. Do the same one with this flower. Maybe should have done one leaf and a different leaf for that one different flower, but I didn't, so. But you could see this paper is definitely easier to shape. Being that it's thin. Have you all been keeping track of what's been going on with Crafter's Companion? Do you know what's going on? So I guess the company was going to go into, they call it administration or administrative or whatever over there, but basically like bankruptcy. And Sarah had given up majority of the company to I don't know who. So, and don't take what I'm saying as 100% truth. because a lot of it I'm not sure of and I don't understand how this all works. But I guess it was going to go into bankruptcy. It was going to, or what they call administration or administrative, which a lot of the people were saying is basically bankruptcy here. And instead, she, I guess, got some other investors, but she's kind of bought it back from them and taken over again. And she's like promising that, customer service is going to go back. She's going to take care of the customers again, is what she's saying. So I hope that's true, because I know a lot of people had loved her products for so long. And then they were so disappointed by things. The kits weren't coming like they were supposed to. And, stuff was getting, people had auto ships that were getting canceled and stuff. And, it was not a good thing. I don't want the leaves to be like perfect, so. It's gonna need something, isn't it? It's gonna need something. I'm looking. What did I do with that bag? Here it is. That ribbon was too pink. I don't think that ribbon will work with this. Too pink. I'm not finding a good color. If I put yellow, no. Not liking that either. It would have to go like this, right? That's the way it would have to go. Okay, wait. Let's go ahead and get some of these yellow circles done. So, what size do I need? That might be a little small. I think that size. I need some of that yellow. I didn't keep any of it out. The yellow is going to be really thin too, but I don't know what I want to do. I think it looks very, I don't know, just sort of flat. For this, I wonder if I can cut 3 of these out. They're very thin. The paper is very thin. So I might try 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what my problem is right now. Let me tell you what. I woke up 12:30 and couldn't get back to sleep. And I laid in bed and laid in bed and laid in bed and couldn't go back to sleep. And you know, after a while you get tired of trying and you're like, it's going to be worse because I'm just sitting here, you know. So I got up, but I have a feeling it's going to be a very, very long day. I want to see my inks over here. I do have some Straw Bale. I'm in the colors that I've had here for a little bit. I have Winter Rose, and I have some Parakeet. So let's see if we can get a little bit of color on these. And also have a little bit of Smoked Emerald. So they're just looking very flat, and I'm not happy with that. I am not liking that at all. So here's a green. There's a yellow. Use that for pink. And blue, I guess. Oh, here's a blue. That looks like it's got purple on it. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to come in with, I need a scrap. Where was that? Here it is. Smoked Emerald, or this is, what is this one? Spring Meadow here. Let's try the Spring Meadow. No. Spring Meadow's not going to work. So I want to just get some of this off of here. Nothing on there. Better. Oh, look, you can kind of see the embossing on there a little bit. Now, where's the other leaf? Here it is. Okay. Sometimes this stuff doesn't take long to do, and it can make a big difference. So we'll see. We'll see if it makes a big difference. The blue, I have the parakeet, might not even show up on here. We'll see. Yep, it does. So that's good. Just giving it another layer, you know, just enhancing that. Die cut in that paper a little bit. See the difference? Let me show you. Now they're different flowers, but this just has a little more dimensional look to it. With that on there. All right, and we have the violet, and all I've got is this winter rose pink. So hopefully this will work. Yep. Just to enhance it a little bit. Give it a little something to pick up there. Okay, much better. And then, these need to be with these. The yellow, I got this straw bale here to go on these yellows. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if that's even showing up. But can't hurt. It's probably not that important for that straw bale to show anyways. Not like the others. Okay. Now let's see what we got. And it could be a matter of the craft card. I always like to see cards with the craft card. Always looks so pretty to me, but maybe a craft card is not going to work here. Okay, so a blue and a blue and the purple and the blue, and there we go, and a leaf and a leaf. So now we're at 5. Now, does it count that way? Depends on how you look at it. Some people would say no. Some people would say yes. Doesn't matter. Do you like the way it looks? Do you not like the way it looks? I am still not completely happy with this. And I'm going to bring a piece, bring some white card over because I want to see what it looks like on some white. I always do white, and I would love to do something different for a change. No, maybe I do like that better. And then use the craft as the back, right? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna cut this. So that's 5 by 7. And I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. So let's use the same measurements we used yesterday. I wonder how wide this paper. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna do 4.5. Get this out of the way so I can get this straight. Okay, 4.5. Good. By 5.5. No, by 6.5. Thank goodness. This is not going to be quite this big. I'll be cutting it down a little bit. So. No, big down here. Smaller here. Purple here. There we go. One leaf. One leaf. Yeah, that is so much better. But here's the other thing I'm going to do. Okay. Don't want to smear that all over everything. I think this will also make a difference. So, if this is on here, big one, smaller one, purple one, bring that in, there we go, and leaf, and leaf, and there we go. I think I like that. I think that's come a long way. All right. Now I gotta get it glued down like that. So let's do this one first. And I'm just going to stick it down here in the center part. So this and the leaf, I'm just going to and this one. And before I set it down, I want to kind of check it. There we go. And this. All right. And of course, it's not going to be perfect. I think I better put the leaf down a little bit better. So I just put a little bit of glue down here. Just something to hold it better. Okay. Now, I need to make my base. And I don't know if I want to use this one for that or not, but we're going to try it out. And then my computer is going on me again. Okay. So we're going to go to 10. It is kind of nice, this little one, that it's little, if that makes sense. 10. Let me put my needle back in my glue. And I'm going to score at 5. And this one also has a scoring blade. So it didn't go straight. So, uh-oh, look at that. I think it just goes right back on. It should go this way. There we go. I gotta trim it straight because it is not straight. That was real. I mean, it's not that crooked, I guess. But it looks crooked. It didn't score well. I guess it scored pretty off. Let's see, there's the 5. Where was I at when I cut that? That was quite a bit of over. That's lined up. this lined up. No. By 7. It did it. It might have not have wanted to, but it did it. Okay, this needs to be trimmed down to 5 3/4. No. 4 3/4. By 6 3/4. I got a little bit of flour sticking up. But, you know, push it in there, I guess. I mean, it should be okay. It'll be on the card anyways. It's just going to be going over the mat. Okay. Probably needs to dry a little better, but I don't know. It was pretty dry, so maybe it'll be fine. Card blank. I just want to check before I glue it down. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I doing everything different today? Like, this is not the way I do it. Why am I deciding now to do it that way? All right, I'm going to let this dry, but I think what I'm going to do is get my label maker and just do happy, maybe not, maybe I'll get a die or something. And, you know, I'm just trying right now to add to my Valentine inventory. And I think this will work for that for sure. I'm kind of happy with it. When I had the flowers and leaves sitting up against the craft card, I thought to myself, look, it's flowers and leaves, but how are you going to save this? Because it's not looking right. So I'm glad I realized that what I wasn't happy with was the craft card, and I did this other, used the white instead, and inking it helped, brings everything in so the sentiment will stand out. So I think I need to just die cut Happy Valentine's Day and do that. So, all right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now, everybody. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.